Today we're going to take a look at how behavioral interviewing can help you assess emotional intelligence, or EQ, in a candidate. Why do you need to know about a candidate's EQ? Well, research has shown that EQ is responsible for 58% of job performance, and 90% of top performers have a high EQ. In a behavioral interview, hiring managers ask questions about past experiences to understand a candidate's behaviors in a variety of situations, such as what they did when they made a past mistake, how they handled a change they had no control over, or how they dealt with a conflict. Now, behavioral questions can reveal a lot about whether the candidate is aware of the social dynamics around them and if they will be a positive addition to your team. When conducting a behavioral interview, it's important to remember how you phrase questions to get a candidate to reveal more about themselves, their EQ, and their behaviors. Keep an eye out for red flags when you ask behavioral questions. And interviewees' answers and reactions to these types of questions reveal much about their characteristics, including self-awareness, self-control, empathy, and accountability. Pay attention to their wording, tone, and body language for cues. Situational questions will force the candidate to seek out specific examples and illustrate to you how they handled themselves in a variety of situations, the results they delivered, as well as what they learned from the situation. So how can you use behavioral interviewing to assess EQ? Start with a phrase, "Tell me about a time when you," or "Describe a time when you." Your goal is to determine their EQ characteristics. Does the candidate act intentionally and purposefully? Does the candidate blame others or take responsibility for their failures? Does the candidate sound like a person who plays the victim role or has a constant need to be right? Successful leaders understand the value of employees with solid emotional intelligence. They're the ones who make better team members and perform at a higher level. If you aren't yet incorporating behavioral interviewing and EQ assessments into your hiring process, now's the time. Check out my recommended EQ readings on Amazon.com.